Hi, bunnies. Okay. I have no idea why my camera looks like that. It's really weird. It's like there's a fuzzy halo right here. It's very strange and distracting. And I don't know. Oh, I think it's out of the light. Hold on one second. Okay, that makes sense. It was the other light back there. Now I feel like the lighting's really bad, but we're gonna have to make do. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Sorry, I'm just trying to fix my camera. Is that better? I'm a little low energy today. Normally I'm full of energy. Okay. It is... I gotta check the date. Hold on one second. Goodness. Sorry, I'm screwing everything up here. Sunday, March 1st. I need to put my phone on silent while I'm filming. I have no idea what I'm doing to my phone camera right now. I feel like I'm screwing something up here. Oh gosh. There. Okay. So, I'm not used to the camera being this close to my face. It's making me really self-conscious. So I'm just trying to adjust it and move it back a little bit. 1 second. I swear to God, you'd think I would have all of that ready before I get started, but I'm so disorganized right now. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and just go right into it. This is going to be, excuse me, a little bit of heartburn right now. This is going to be a general reading for all signs. I apologize. I didn't get to do Aries. Aries is the only sign that I didn't get for December, and also I started to do the signs again in February, but I started with Libra because Libra and Aries were the only signs that I didn't get. And so what I'm going to be doing is next month, which is March, I'm going to start with Aries when I start the astrological signs. Apologize, you guys. It's just been a very busy, it's been a very busy month for me. I was going to say something and I swear it just totally went out the window. Okay. So this is going to be a general reading for all signs. I already said the date and I already forgot what it was. I know it's a Sunday. Normally I upload on Saturday, and I'm actually filming this super early in the morning. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, so. It's been a very busy day, and I will explain to you more about that later. Right now we're going to go right into this reading, okay? And like I said, this is going to be a timeless reading. You know, time's an illusion anyways. So whenever you're watching this video is when it's going to resonate with you. So that's okay. And some of the parts might not resonate with you. So that's alright as well. Take whatever you want from the reading, and hopefully somehow I've helped you in some way. I'm using my Thoughts deck today. Okay, my stomach itches. Okay, what does the collective consciousness need to know today? Spirit guides, angels. What is the message we need to hear? Coming up for this Sunday or Monday. It's technically however you want to look at it. Thank you for guiding my speech and being with me. And for guiding my words. This will be the last shuffle, you guys. I can feel it. I'm sorry, my tummy's really itchy today. I had hernia surgery a couple years back, and sometimes my stomach gets really itchy because of that surgery. So excuse me. Nothing wants to come out right now. There's our first card. And of course it hits the ground. Adjustment 8. It's the scales. Sorry, I thought I heard my baby crying. It's Libra. It's the scales. It's also Judgment. Same card. Although in this deck it's called Adjustment. It's also known as Temperance in some certain decks. Okay, I'm just gonna keep pulling some cards out, guys, until we got a few cards out here. Try to see what the energy that we're working with today, okay? The Chariot messages. Oh, that one wanted to come out. Nine of Pentacles, gain. Okay, I'm going to pull one or two more cards, and then I'm going to try to listen and read these. Okay? Art. Alchemy. Sorry, I'm so itchy. I'm literally just gonna itch my chest and do it. I have my necklace on that my little guy got me. And sometimes it gets right here on my skin. My skin is really sensitive, so sometimes I'll start itching from it. My body doesn't tolerate metals well. It never has. Sadly. Okay, I'm going to take this card right here. Feel it. Okay, change. Two of Pentacles. Okay. I'm not gonna get any more out right now because I feel like we have enough. Oh my gosh. That's making me so itchy. Alright, I just heard twice that there's a change coming. Oh, look what's on the bottom of the deck. Two of Cups, love. Okay. So what I'm hearing right now is there is a personal transformation that's coming. I heard there is a change coming, and that could be where this card's coming from. The Two of, it's discs, but it's also Two of Pentacles in some decks. We also have the Nine of Discs or Pentacles, which is gain. So this could be some kind of a personal gain as far as, I'm sorry, that was my chair. I just rubbed my foot on it because I'm barefoot. And it's leather, so it makes squeaky noises. This could be some kind of a personal gain as far as employment. But I don't feel like it is. I feel this is more of a personal transformation type of gain. So the gain in this sense is not personal wealth or money. It is an alchemic change. Art is sort of like the Alchemist card, the Magician card, the Magus. There's also a Magus card in here. Okay. This is pretty much all of those cards rolled in one. It's also the Lover's card. Okay, so it also represents a personal choice, a choice between two lovers. It's unification of two things becoming one. Do you see how this person, it's the two people in one. It's the male and the female energy mixing together two energies. The Phoenix and I forgot what that thing is called. I think it's called a Griffin. I believe the lion type creature. But if you look closely at the card, it's the male and female energies, which is normally in the Lover's card, and she's mixing water and fire, two different elements combined together to create one totally new, different element. So again, the personal transformation. So the personal transformation is also coming due to this. There's been a lot of balancing of the scales, pain, suffering, pain, blessings. You know, it's in life, generally, everything is balanced out. You have pain and suffering, but you also have blessings and happiness. That's where this comes in. You have to have balance. And whoever this is for, this person is just learning the importance of, maintaining that balance. Just trying to listen with the Chariot, because the Chariot generally means messages. But I don't feel like that's what it is for this. So whoever this reading's for, they're definitely going through some kind of a personal transformation. It's a divine message. So this would be a message from your higher self or divine guidance is what I just heard. Whatever's happening right now, it's leading to a huge positive transformation in your life. It's the unification of the polarities, good and evil, bad, good, sadness, joy. Basically balance. You guys have to remember, we can't have we can't have blessings without experiencing first. Let me take that back. We can't experience the peace without first experiencing the suffering and the storm. Because how are you going to know what peace feels like unless you've lived through the storm? Right? There's absolutely no way to know the serenity of total peace without having been through the tsunami first. Ooh, there's the other card. And it comes up again, the Lovers. Which is, these cards are very closely related. They mean kind of the same thing. This is reunion of two lovers or a choice. This is a choice between two lovers. So it keeps coming up. There's a choice. It's funny because when I got the art card, I initially thought it was the Lovers card, and it wasn't. I had to look it again because I was like, oh, it's the Lovers card. And I said, no, it's not. It's art. Art can also mean patience in this deck. It also means patience, temperance. The same that, you know, the Temperance card does. This is justice, also temperance, patience. Alright, let me get a few more cards out. I can already kind of feel out where this Lovers card's going, but I want to get a few more cards out. Okay. Ten of Cups, happiness. One more, please. The Fool. Okay, I want to do this deck. Just see what we got going on here. No, I'm not going to do this one. Just gonna, and then... Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out what deck. I think we're going to use this one. So we have the Lovers. And then we have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Fool. This is a journey back to innocence. I just heard that. 10 is also completion. So we have the journey back to innocence. We have the 10. Did I say it's completion? 10 is also completion, but the 10 of Cups generally represents the fulfillment of everything that you've ever wanted, basically. Okay, so we got a few things going on in the Lovers card. There's an egg. So the egg is a representation of growth and fertility. The blessings from this personal transformation. It's the symbol of growth. The egg is a symbol of something growing, like something growing inside the womb. The griffin is on here again, right here. Do you see? I mean, not the griffin. Did I say the griffin? Yes. That's what I meant to say. The griffin right there. Sorry. So we have the griffin twice. I think that's the phoenix as well. Okay, so it goes like this. This is a lover's card. And then this is the art card. Okay. It's the same thing, but in a different sequence. So this one comes before. This is the choice, okay? And then this is the joining of the two halves. The twin card, okay? The reunion. That's the word I was looking for. See, it's the mixing of both male and female energy into one. Okay, so generally, this comes first. Hold on, I'm hearing. Okay, so generally means a personal choice between two things, usually two lovers. It's funny because Cupid's in this card, but Cupid is blind. In this card, Cupid can't see. Someone is being blinded right now to something in regards to their love life. I don't know what, but this is being done purposely for some reason. It's some kind of divine protection. They're of divine protection. I didn't realize this video got so long already. It's going into another video already. Huh. Okay, I was just trying to listen to see if I heard anything else. So basically, once Cupid... I say Cupid, but it's not just Cupid. I think it's, honestly, I feel like it's your spirit guides are keeping something from you in regards to your love life. And it's for a reason. There's always a reason and a purpose for everything. Everything is in divine timing, yes? So I think once everything is revealed to you in divine timing for your highest good, something's being hidden. Then it's going to go back to this. A return to innocence. 0 point start, and the fulfillment of everything you've ever wanted. Somehow, though, the message didn't quite get through yet, did it? There's been a pause. Maybe to take time for that personal growth? Sure. Okay, I felt guided to use these cards. It's been a while. Gypsy Witch. I'm only going to do a few of these cards. It's been a long day. I'm a little tired. Okay, what is the message we need to hear today? This fine, lovely evening. Oh gosh, all of those. We need to hear all of them. All of them. All the message, you guys. Sitting here with my butt in the air. Nice. Gotta love these moments. It proves that I'm almost completely human. I'm also a soul, but you can't tell most days. Sorry. Okay, what do we need to hear? Sorry, guys. These cards smell so funny. I don't know why. The Gentleman. Number 19. Also number 2. So this part of the reading is going to be for a male, because the Gentleman card says it represents the fortune of gentleman whose fortune is being told, and all the cards are relating to said gentleman. So apparently source decided, sorry, I was just seeing what time we're at. This message is for a male. The rest of this message. The beginning of it might have been for someone else, but apparently someone's going to need to hear this right here. Number 9. The birds. I just heard song. The birds also represent a message. So again, we got the message twice because we just got the Chariot as well. A message was supposed to come through. It didn't come through. Or you didn't deliver the message. That's what it is. It says the birds also represents, let's see. It said the birds can also represent enemies, people talking or gossiping about you. It's a bit of a tower moment, but small tower moment, as in, you know, bad luck, which is secretly a blessing, right? It's mainly gossip. I can feel it. It's just people chattering about you because they are wanting what you have. Number 33, we just got the clover. So, the clover represents happiness and good luck. So, yeah, this card, it says it's supposed to represent misfortune. But like I said, I don't feel like it's that. I feel like it's people basically just doing idle gossip about you because they don't have anything else better to do. And then with this card, the good luck, it's definitely not misfortune. I could feel it that it wasn't. Okay. Can we get 2 more cards, source, and then we'll call it a night. Thank you for such a blessed reading. Number 27, the dog. Wow. Loyalty. Loyalty and close friends. Is there anything that's more loyal than a dog? Man's best friend. Right? This represents a woman. A loyal one. Oh, I guess that's our last card. Pardonnez-moi. Number 13, the snake. Okay, it says on here, calamities. I don't feel that's not what it is. Calamities is like supposed to be like trials, tribulations, troubles. This is, we got the snake earlier here too. This is also divine protection. Just like in right here. This one in the Lover's card, it was a snake. It's divine protection, divine guidance. It can also be, though, and I feel like it very well could be, this. Remember, we were talking about the people idly gossiping about you because they didn't have anything else better to do. You know, the snake in the grass, the person that smiles in your face and is, you know, you turn your back and the next thing they're talking about you, swearing that you don't deserve this, you don't deserve that. I was just curious to see what was on the bottom of the deck. Okay. I think we're going to pull one more. I was going to close it up, but then Spirit and Source was like, nope, let's do one more. So let's go. What was so important that you needed me to pull it? Right here. What are you doing, kitty? I have no idea. Number 32. This is the mountains. Okay. This is very strange. Okay, so we got the snake card, and then we also got the mountain card. And generally, these two together, I thought it was going to be something different than this. And Source keeps saying, no, 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 no. So it must be mighty important. I was going to flip it and turn it into something else. And Source said, no, it is exactly what it says on the card. So it says the mountains nearby indicate the presence of a mighty enemy. And the fact that we got the snake card with it too. You know how, have you ever heard the saying, snake in the grass? The saying, keep your friends close, your enemies closer. I keep hearing low down dirty snake. So, and I definitely didn't want, hold on. See, and on the dog card too, it says it represents true friends, loyalty, but it says it can also represent unsuspected enemies. So depending on the context. So I don't like to be the bearer of bad news in readings. I always try to listen when I get cards like this because usually it's not always what is literally on the cards, and there always ends up being some other meaning to, you know, bad cards. This is why I don't do reverse cards, because I don't feel that I hate to be the bearer of negativity and stuff, right? And reverse cards are always negative. So, hold on. I thought I heard something. I thought I heard my son crying. And then generally, like, oh, it is one of my kids. But I think they're playing their tablet or something. My son. Generally, you know, I'm so sorry. I'm getting so off track right now. Oh, when I do readings, I don't ever pull out cards reversed. I just don't. So it's very rarely bad news, but I definitely feel like right now Source is trying to warn somebody that there could be some enemies amongst your midst. Like, I just feel it. And even with the bird cards, it says it can represent fierce enemies. I'm not kidding you. And I was listening and I'm like, no, it's not that. It's the gossip, blah, blah, blah. But with all the other cards that are coming out, this is definitely could be an enemy that really needs to be watched. And this is in regards to a male. So I don't know who this is for, but whatever male I'm doing this reading for, I would be cautious. That's all I want to say. Because if Source doesn't generally ever give me messages like this, like messages of be cautious, be wary. But, it felt like it was important enough for me to say something. Oh, and there's also the fish on the bottom of the deck. Which is, the fish is the emblem of riches. So, you haven't... Here's the thing. This is exactly what it is. So, once this happens, your wealth starts coming in. So are the enemies. I just heard it. So that's what it is. I was worried that it was going to be something, that it was something worse than that. Yup, see? I just, right underneath the fish card, it's the star. The card of success, wealth, all of your wishes coming true. The star ensures success in all enterprises. So it's basically just jealousy. Those that you thought were friends are not friends. Can you hold on 1 second? Okay. I apologize. There was a lot of background noise, and I just wanted to make sure that, you guys couldn't hear all of the background noise. So I'm going to go ahead and close off this video. I just, I wanted to touch on something today. I told you guys earlier that it had been a bit of a long day for me. I wanted to just touch on something today that is very important and near and dear to my heart. I found out today that a personal close friend of mine who was I was going to say a childhood friend, and I mean, I basically was a child when I knew her. I think I met her and her sister when I was, I want to say 14. So basically we were teenage friends. We went to school together. And I was very close with her and her sister and her parents. There was also a brother too. So I was basically close to the whole family. Me and my sister. These two sisters actually lived with us for a while when we lived I was going to say where we lived, but I guess that doesn't really matter. Anyways, they lived with us for a little while. And during a rough patch in our teenage years. So they're a lovely family. They just, they never had any issues with us. Their parents were very strict, and I love their parents. They, came from a very religious family, and their parents were very strict, and so they often butted heads with their parents, and so that's why they came and stayed with us off and on. Nothing, too drastic, and like I said, I love their parents to death, so, I'm not judging their parents or anything like that. Like I said, sometimes with religion comes strictness, so no judgments here. But I found out today that the youngest sister, whose name is Jessica, was hit by a drunk driver on February 21st. And she had her son in the car. Her son's name is Quest, and he's 8. Jessica was driving, and I think it was just her and her son. Yes. It was her and her son, and they were hit by a drunk driver. Her son was fine, and Jessica is currently in the hospital. She is, I don't know all of the details, but from what I do know, her family has set up a GoFundMe account. She has severed or damaged parts of her spinal cord, 3 different parts in her spinal cord, and the doctors are saying that she may never walk again. And in the blink of an eye, just like that, her whole entire life has been changed. She is a single mom, raising her son alone, and now she is, on a feeding tube, and nobody knows what her fate is as of right now. When things like this happen, we honestly cannot do anything but ask God, source, universe, whatever you want to call it, for grace, for peace. Because there's no answers. There's no answers to the questions that we all want to know. I struggled very much today. Sorry, that was my foot again. I struggled very much today, and I had so many questions. And then finally, I just came up with the fact that I just had to accept that the best thing that I could do was just surrender all of my questions over to God and Source. I just accept it with grace. And Jessica, if you know Jessica, my friend Jessica, personally, and some of you that are watching this do know her. She is so vivacious and so very full of life. She's very selfless. And I remember in school, at one time during my hellion years, getting into a fight, and Jessica jumped in to help me and my sister, because there was like me and my sister against 5 girls, and she jumped in with no questions asked, even though she knew, coming from her family background, how much trouble she was going to get into when she got home, because her parents were very strict. And like I said, I love her parents, okay? I'm not judging them. It's just a fact. They were very strict. And knowing she was going to get in so much trouble, she did it anyways. Because that's the type of girl she is. She was always thinking of other people. She always thinks of other people. I mean, even back then, she was thinking of other people, and that is a miraculous trait to have at the age of 13, 14. And then, ironically, after that, the consequences of her actions after that, not only did she get in trouble when she got home, we almost got suspended. Crazy school days. But a few weeks down the road, these same girls seen her at the mall and actually jumped her, and she was alone. So she ended up, getting hurt, physically hurt. But I still remember to this day, she told me she has no regrets. And that's the type of person Jessica is. She's the type of person that will do anything for her friends. And that being said, I'm not gonna cry. Jessica is very special to me, and her family is very special to me. Her sister was at my wedding. So all I'm asking today is if you ever considered purchasing a reading from me right now, now would be not the time. Don't purchase a reading from me. Please, if you ever wanted to purchase a reading from me, or if you love me or care about me and you want to help in any way, instead of purchasing a reading from me, please consider donating to Jessica's GoFundMe page. As of right now, her life has changed, and there's a chance that she won't walk again and won't be able to take care of her child. And she's a single mom. And me being a mom that is very soon going to be on her own and taking care of 3 children, and also having a son almost the same age, who's 7, who I raised alone for the first 2 years before I got married. It really, really hit home for me. And so this is very near and dear to my heart. So I'm asking if you ever considered purchasing a reading from me to please, instead of purchasing a reading from me, consider donating to Jessica's GoFundMe fund. And I'm going to post it below my video. Any little bit helps at all. Her medical bills are already getting too big for her family to pay. And if you read on the GoFundMe page, medical bills for her type of injury are extremely expensive. So that's all I'm asking. She's very, very, very special to me. It would mean the world to me if you guys wanted to help out at all. If you can't afford to donate, that's okay. Prayers are being asked for as well. Or you could, sorry, that's my cats. You could share it on your Facebook. I don't know how to share it on Instagram, or else I would. But, so yeah, that's going to be it. My cats are making a ton of noise, so I'm going to close off, bunnies. All right, remember, somebody loves you and it's me, you guys. You have a wonderful rest of your day.